Hello and welcome to Chubby Pug Yarn podcast. My name is Emma and I'm your host. If you have watched this podcast before, you probably don't recognize this area. Usually I record in the guest room, but today I'm doing laundry, so the washing machine is quite noisy, so I figured I should give it a try to record in the living room instead. So my computer is back here and my crochet blanket, as you can see. So yeah, I will check it out at least, see if I can do something okay with it. We'll see. And the dogs are here on the floor, but because I don't have any bed or sofa for them to be in, they are on the floor. I hope they will stay quiet, so they don't bark as much. Anyways, today it's Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday, 24th of May. And this is episode 17 of my podcast. Quite amazing. I don't know. I'm just happy about it. So, maybe I should just jump into the fabric content since I don't have so much else to talk about. So I think this podcast will be a little bit shorter, but yeah, it's nice to talk a little bit about yarn at least. So on the knitting and crochet part, I have no finished objects, but I have two PhDs, project half done. So first is the cast on from last week, the Bickerstraat sock by Kemper Wray, who has Junk Yarn podcast. She released a pattern for a pair of socks, and my first sock is done. So it's knitted from top down and have this cute eyelet patterning on it. As I told you last time, I did my first fish lips kiss heel. Yeah, so nothing. It was quite interesting to try it, and now have started on the second one. Maybe I should show you, see if I can get my sock, my plastic sock blocker thing, so you can see the eyelets better. I think my blocker is a little bit too big for this sock. Here you go. So it's divided up in sections of eyelets, and I'm really pleased with it, and I do love the color. It's quite muted browns and purples, but yeah, I like it. So I have made one, and I did do a cast on. So this is my bag from Birdlake bags that I use. I have it in my bag that I have to work. So this is huge progress on the second sock. But I knit a couple of rows at lunch almost every day at work, so even though a couple of rows here and there maybe don't seem as much, I do get projects done. So so I figure that it adds up quite fast, even though it's just a few rows every day, but in the end it ends up in socks, so that's nice. Today I have a white tee, to keep my throat moist and good for talking. It feels a little bit like I'm going to have a cold, like in the sinuses and stuff, so I hope I'm not going to get sick again, but we'll see. But anyways, I have another PhD, the humongous sock for my boyfriend, for the reenactment or live role playing that is going. He's going away in a couple of weeks, so the first one is done. So I knitted it from the toe up so I could try it during the time I was knitting, and I did some increases for the calf and then some decreases for the knee, and then in the top it's I made some yarn overs to make some holes, because he's supposed to have some kind of ribbon tied in the top of the sock, so above his knee, and then the shorts, or what you should call the pants, end at the same place. So yeah, one sock done. It's a quite fast knit since I'm knitting on 4.5mm needles. So this is the first one, and I have started on the second. So this is almost the foot length actually. So this has been my priority knitting since it needs to get done before he's going away. So I haven't been doing so much knitting on other stuff since I do have to knit on these. So now Frank is snoring under my desk, so I hope he's not too loud. Yeah, that's my life, snoring dogs. So yeah, I will probably not have too much progress on other stuff until these are done. Yeah, and in other knitting I have done a little bit of progress on the Veter sweater. I did put the marker, my dinosaur, I have it there. So I have just knitted a little bit since you saw it last. And also I have the gorgeous, let's see if I can show you closer, my gorgeous marker from Little Scale in the Big Wool. So that's my row marker. So now I have 10 of these repeats done, or no, sorry, 11. So now I need to cast on the sleeves before I connect them to this body. So, but that's not any hurry with that project, so it will be hibernating or something until the socks are done and I have some time for it. It's a really fun and quick knit, so I really do want to keep on knitting on it. But that will have to wait. I haven't worked anything on the Live Long and Prosper socks. Since it's a question if they are too big or not, I haven't been feeling like knitting on them, and since I have the Bickerstraat socks for work, I don't have the Live Long and Prosper socks with me, so they will probably be hibernating until the Bickerstraat socks are done, and then I can try the Live Long and Prosper socks and see if I need to rip them or not. So yeah, I haven't been making any more granny squares. I have the blanket there, so it's still 5 by 6 squares, but I thought I could show you how I organize it. I have it over here since I often sit by my computer. Can't handle this. Over there and watching podcasts and TV series and stuff. So then I have the blanket, so I can just pick it down and crochet squares into it. And then I have one bag with squares that are woven in ends, so they are done to or finished to assemble. So I have a bunch here. So then I have in one bag, and then I have one bag that the ends aren't woven in yet, so this is the bigger bag. And this bag I keep in storage over here, so when I sit there I can just pick one up and woven the two ends, and then put them in this bag. And the bag with the ends woven in and the yarn I have are in my gorgeous bag. This is the biggest bag I have, so that's my blanket bag. So in here I have the mini skeins from Knitting Goddess, Cyborg's Craft Room, and some of my old scraps, like from the Arne and Carlos socks. So I have a bag for that. I should hopefully get my next shipment of minis from No Makers. So, or they are sending it out now in May, so I hope I will get it sometime in June. But yeah, I have this bag with the yarn and my blankets pieces, my squares, and also the yarn, the border yarn are in here, so it stands by the computer for all time. I should need a bigger bag if I'm going to have the blanket inside too. So yeah, but I haven't made any new squares, so it's not, I have woven in a lot of ends on the squares that I have crocheted the last couple of weeks, because I have been like crocheting like 15, 20, 30 squares a week, depending on, yeah, but at least 10 a week, and then haven't woven in any ends, so now I have been wovening in the ends for this week. In the spinning department, I have hardly touched it. I have been spinning maybe 5-10 minutes, and then something comes up and I need to drop it, so I still have 3 Rolex left before I can apply it. Yeah, but I have made some progress, or actually in the other craft section I have a finished object, or I see it as finished. The Rage cross stitch, the Banksy one is done. So this is how it looks. I'm quite pleased with it. It went well as soon as I have made like the upper body. The legs and the flowers went on really easy. The problem for me is I'm not sure how to finish up the cross stitch. Like, do I do something with the borders, or I don't know. I figure I need to wash it, but I don't know. The one thing I wasn't too fond of with this was the fact that it was, at least in the flower part, there was quite a bit of jumping around, so it's quite thick and bulky in this end. But yeah, it's probably because how it looks, but I think it's really nice, so I am really pleased with the result. It's approximately 10 by 10 centimeters, so 4 inches by 4 inches. So it's smaller. Oh, it's itching in my nose. Because I have a higher count on the Aida. which was I had some confusion at the store when I was going to buy it. I think I talked about it some episodes ago. The thing with the count in my description in the pattern was in inches, and the fabric we have here in Norway are in centimeters. So I was like, oh, I need a 14 count. And then she had to do like counting in her head, and then I got one that was tighter, but I don't mind actually. I think small and cute actually is good, so I don't mind at all. So this one is done, and I figured since I really enjoy to have a cross stitch to work on when my hands are, if I'm tired in my hands. Some days when I work in my work, I do a lot of modeling on plaster positives. Like if I'm going to make anaphorics for an ankle, I take a plaster cast of the foot and fill it, so I have a copy of the foot in plaster, and then I need to model it before producing a product on it. And the work with plaster and the tools I have for modeling the copy often give me some pain in my hands. If I work a long day, say I'm modeling for 3 or 4 or 5 hours one day, it's nice to have the cross stitch to have instead of the knitting. So I started a new one. So this is how far I have gotten. This is on a bigger Aid account. I'm not sure, but I think that this might be like 2021, I'm not sure. And this one is, I don't know if it was 10, 12 or something like that, so it's a lot bigger. But you're not seeing, this is a border, a red border, but it's going to be, let's see if I have a picture of it here. It's called bento box, so it's going to be sushi with some makis and nigiris and chopsticks. So yeah, the pattern is from Tiny Modernist, but I bought it on Etsy. So this is how it looks when I get it, and it has both like DMC and anchor and color numbers, so it's quite good if you're depending on what you like or prefer. Here we only have DMC, what I know, so I used it and it works out great. So that's my next ongoing cross stitch. So yeah, I'm like 15 or almost 20 minutes in and almost done. But yeah, I figure it's better to have at least something little to talk about and have it regularly. Now I'm looking around for my my stash a lot thing. Where did I put it? I used to be very organized when I did this. I had a I had a stash enhancement last week that I forgot, and now I can't find it. So maybe I can show it some other week. But anyway, a couple of episodes ago, I made a dress, like a baby dress, a geranium dress, and I got some more fabric, so I can sew another dress, I think. I'm planning it at least. I'm not sure about which size or so, but it's a green fabric with stripes and flowers. It's hard to explain, but I can show it next time, hopefully. Yeah, and I also got buttons for it, but they are over by my sewing machine over there. So yeah, that's about it. No more stashy things. I hope to get some new things in the mail, but it will probably take a couple of weeks, so we'll see. I'm not like on a yarn diet, but I'm trying to knit from my stash, just because I have so much pretty yarn, and it's a shame to just have it in a box when I can have it on my feet, or have it as a shawl, or as a gift for someone else. Yeah, of course I get a lot happy of buying yarn, but the point with the yarn is to knit pretty things. So I figure it's better to try knit from all the beautiful things that I have. And if I don't have the thing I want, I can buy it. But I'm not doing like the crazy ordery stuff that I have done, like in the autumn last year. I had like yarn in my boss box in like almost every week. So I fiber and yarn bonanza, but now I'm trying to just use all the pretty things I have. But anyways, I think I'm going to have some minis, as I said, going soon, but we'll see. And I have one Crafty Desire for this week. I have been hanging around quite a lot on Ravelry, and I found a beautiful, beautiful sweater by the designer Maria Olsson. And the pattern is called Deodara. It's a beautiful, beautiful sweater with lace or eyelets on the sleeves. It seems like it's quite a simplistic sweater. So, but it looks like a really, really nice sweater to have, like looking good in everyday life. And I think that's kind of a good thing to aim for when I'm knitting stuff for myself, that I knit stuff that I can use every day and feel nice and good in it. So that went up quite high on my desire list and wanting to knit list. If I'm able to, I will insert a picture here. Yeah, so that's my knitting desire. I totally want to knit it, but I have so much other things going, so it will have to wait. So, though it's the only thing I have left is the podcast love and announcements. And I don't want to repeat myself too much, but from the 1st of June, me and Frida, who has Knitting With You podcast, are going to have a knit along. It's going to be prizes at the end, and I'm going to have prize to drawn. In the meantime, we're hoping to be able to have some virtual knit nights, so we can sit online and talk about it. But yeah, I have made a chatter thread in my podcast group. So on Ravelry, you can search for Chubby Pug Yarn in the group section, and you will find the podcast forum. and there's a chatter thread for the KAL, and there have been some pictures of and talking about yarn choices and stuff, so that's really great. I'm really glad that people want to knit this beautiful cardigan with us. So the hope and plan is that Frida and I are going to have to record an episode together if we're able to. So if the technological stuff will work with us, we are going to record one episode together where we inform of all the things. So I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't wind up the yarn or made any swatches yet, because you're allowed to do that. You just don't have to start knitting on the sweater until the 1st of June, but you can swatch and wind up your yarn as much as you like before then. And please chatter on in the thread. It's really fun to see colors and things that other people are going to knit in. I'm really excited about it. And when we're done, we're going to have a finished objects thread in Frida's group. But that will have to wait until the opening of our knit along. You can use the hashtag Chubby Pug KAL if you're posting pictures on Instagram and such. And if you know anyone else who maybe wants to join, please tell them about the knit along. So maybe we will have a double cooperative episode next week. Then we will record the episode the last of May, so we can post it the 1st of June. That's the plan at least, but you never know. So yeah. I think that's all for today. It has been quite a lot of other things to work on this week, but the good thing is that it's Sunday today, and I have already made the laundry, so I can hopefully sit and knit for a while. And then on Monday is we call it red days, the days that are red in the calendar, which means we are not at work. So I will have time tomorrow. I will have to write on my like essay or literature review for my work. But I hope I will have some time to knit in the afternoon at least. So yeah, I hope you will have a really cozy and nice Sunday, and that you will have a really nice week. Take a good big cup of tea, have your knitting out, and just enjoy your weekend and week. And we will hopefully talk again in next week. So take care. Bye.